Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Love you.
Love you. Video setup with the boyfriend. Hi sweet peas! Welcome back to another Tuesday, another week, another video. Holidays are coming, holidays are coming. There's only a few sleeps until Santa. Oh! Today I'm coming at you for the last video before Christmas with a brain fart about the one and only Lizzo, because she's been trending. And I don't like why. The reactions to Lizzo's most recent announcement has been less than festive. On that note, we do actually have a little announcement for yourselves for Christmas Day, but before that, Lizzo. Curvy, black, beautiful goddess. She's all about body positivity, she's all about feeling yourself, she is all about being comfortable and expressive and sexy in the skin that you live in. And she has been trending recently, not because she's released another incredible song, but because on her TikTok, Lizzo revealed that she has been using a smoothie detox, a 10-day smoothie detox. She showed some beauty water in her fridge and her fans had a lot to say about it. Not all of them, obviously, but some of them were very, very loud. I'm sorry Lizzo did that to us. The fact that Lizzo is promoting diet culture is breaking my heart. People are pissed off at Lizzo, and I suspect it's because Lizzo has, since she has sort of hit the mainstream, become known as being the activist, the icon for all things fat positivity. Body positivity, specifically fat positivity. Lizzo was the first big black woman to cover Vogue. She is known for like twerking and playing the recorder on stage. In her interviews, in her everyday life, and also in her songs, she writes and opens up conversations about beauty and inspires a lot of people, particularly people in the black community and particularly people who are larger, to feel celebrated in the skin that they're in. And actually I read Lizzo's points about body positivity. She did like an article on it, I can't even remember where it was. If I find it I'll link it to you, a while ago. And she has a really refreshing take on body positivity that I agree with. I feel like within the body positive movement there's like a divide, and this is something that I've been learning about and checking myself on recently too. I used to think that body positivity was only for the larger woman, the larger person even, because obviously body positivity includes all genders, but there's a lot of skinny people who rightly deserve body positivity as well. People will say that I don't need body positivity because in the grand scheme of things maybe I'm not so large. I feel like body positivity applies to me, but then there are people who are size 8s in the world who might feel like body positivity applies to them, and I might judge them and be like, what do you need body positivity for? Which is completely wrong of me, because everybody who feels out of place in their skin can relate to and therefore feel inspired and empowered by the body positive movement. And Lizzo agrees. There is obviously a cost benefit to everything. There's a devil's advocate, there's a downside, and I think the downside to today's body positive movement in our capitalist society is that it's become commercialized. There is no beat in the bush. If there is a penny to be made, a penny will be made off of us, because we're suckers and we love a good headline and we love a good slogan and we love feeling good about ourselves, and therefore companies will charge us money for it. Which, yeah, it sucks. But despite the fact that it's commercialized, and despite the fact that it's become like a cool thing to be body positive, Lizzo says, and I do completely agree, that body positivity is for everyone. It is. But by saying that it's for everyone, it does also have to include the larger women, which in Lizzo's words includes people size 18 plus with stretch marks on their boobs and the proper wiggly bits. And I completely understand as well how the very larger women, the upper scale of the body positive movement, have been left out and still don't seem to be included in a lot of people's body positivity definition right now. And that's not cool. It's for that reason that in this article that I read many years ago, Lizzo spoke about how empowered she felt and how she felt it was her duty to normalize being a fat woman, a large person. Fat is not a bad synonym. If you're taking that the wrong way, you shouldn't be. I'm not meaning it derogatorily, in a derogatory way. I'm using Lizzo's words, that's how she describes herself, and I just think she's amazing. She's such an icon, she's such a babe. Her just confidence is incredible, and I would be saying that regardless of her size. I just think she's so talented. Yes, I may have a crush on Lizzo, yes, I may be having a bi moment, but putting that to one side, my point is Lizzo is known far and wide for being a proper advocate of true large people body positivity. And I think that's why it's come a bit of a shock that she's had a smoothie detox and spoken about it online. And that's why a lot of people are kind of pissed off. They feel particularly large communities, particularly large and ethnic minority BAME communities, are feeling like Lizzo is betraying them as people. And that is the pinnacle of my brain fart. Is that fair? Can we be judging Lizzo for going on a smoothie detox? Can she be compared to the likes of Kim K, whatever bloody K it is out there, who are getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars to promote teas that supposedly help you become a size 0 in 0.3 days? Is that the same thing? I've been reading a lot of the responses, I've been looking at the opinion articles, I've been speaking to a few of my friends, and honestly, I can see it from both sides of you. Before we go into the two schools of thought, if we want to make it all theoretical and PhD sounding, Lizzo actually responded to this herself. In essence, Lizzo says it's her bloody body and she can do whatever the hell she bloody wants with it. She doesn't use the word bloody, she's far too cool for that. But that's it basically, and she also emphasised and pointed out that actually smoothie detoxing and detoxes and diets in general aren't always done with the intention of losing a huge incredible amount of weight. It's not for some dramatic incredible weight loss. Sometimes it's just to feel healthier in your skin. It's just to rinse yourself off of stress eating, a binge drink session, whatever it is that you may have been doing that wasn't very healthy that now you just want to feel a little bit healthier for. And in this particular instance, not that Lizzo has to justify herself to anybody, she felt the need to share with us that she had been drinking quite a bit and she has had a really stressful month and she just wanted something to dust it off and, you know, kickstart with all those 5 a day. Ugh, the idea of smoothies is just, bleh. You know, not smoothies. I like smoothies, don't get me wrong, but like the smoothies with the carrots and the coriander and the celery sticks and the raw eggs. And you know what? Even if she was doing this, I'm not saying she is, but even if she was going on a smoothie detox with the intent to lose a large amount of weight, can we really judge? Is it really up to us to judge? Let me be very clear, I'm not saying that this is what she intends to do. Her video clearly shows that this is not her intentions, but who are we to tell people what to do with their own bodies? Sure, Lizzo is an inspiration to many of us. Sure, Lizzo is being and continues and forever will be an inspiration to a lot of people who do fit her labels that are often stigmatized. But if she wants to do something that is against what we would expect someone like that to do, then she's perfectly entitled to do it. That's her choice. She doesn't owe us, the public, anything. And away from the debate about body positivity, away from the debate about whether it should include skinny people and large people, whether body positivity is synonymous with the idea of healthy or not, because I know that's also something else entirely. That's not what this video is about. What I wanted to really highlight here is the expectations that we have on people that we don't know, but expect and use and gain something from. I think a lot of people felt the exact same sense of entitlement around the same subject with Adele. I think it was earlier this year, maybe the year before, but Adele came out having lost a ton of weight. Again, I'm not saying that this is a path that Lizzo is going on. From the video that she made it clear that that is not what she is doing. But as I said, even if she is, we cannot hold people to account and expect them to do things just because it fits our idea on what we want someone to be. And I guess I just wanted to highlight and talk about those boundaries that we not only expect but sort of feel this sense of entitlement to maintain with public figures and people that we don't know. I'm sure this topic is not just going to be covered in one video. This is just skimming the top of the iceberg. But this idea of creator responsibility and community responsibility makes me feel a different kind of way. I hear what I'm saying, I agree with what I'm saying. I do ultimately believe that Lizzo can do whatever she wants to do, and I don't think people should be like making a big fuss about it. I don't see why it's trending. But at the same time, it does kind of make sense when I hear from some people, when I read about some people saying things like Lizzo is an activist, and when you're an activist, you take on a duty, you do have a certain responsibility. In this case, Lizzo has put herself in the position of holding the responsibility of being a large person who demands to be loved and not stigmatized for her size. She goes on stage and she rocks it, and she's in fashion magazines and she rocks it, and she sings songs about being thicker and thicker, and she's amazing for doing it. And then you look at people like Jamila who shun diet culture, who hate the idea of smoothie detoxes, and you know, who really go hard in on people who are promoting those products. But I kind of feel like this is a bit different. Lizzo is not being sponsored. It's not an ad, right, to do this. And it is true, some people who see Lizzo and who may be in their beginning of their own personal journeys of accepting themselves might look at something like that and go, well, you know what? It's someone like Lizzo who is all empowering and all incredible and all self-loving, outwardly, let me just add, outwardly, that's what she portrays, because who knows what's happening behind closed doors. If someone like that, who is so strong and so formidable, is feeling the need to detox and, you know, talking about how proud they are to lose weight and feel better for it, then maybe that's what I should be doing too. Maybe I need to have smoothie detoxes. Maybe I need to stop eating. Maybe I am too fat. And I can see how that can be damaging. Even if that's not what Lizzo intends, and even if that's not what Lizzo's doing, even if Lizzo's only doing it for a short amount of time, if someone else sees that and decides to take it on for longer, I can see how that will then, could potentially, maybe, possibly equate to harm. But is that Lizzo's responsibility? Can we really put the responsibility of someone else's autonomous actions on a public figure just for doing what they feel is right for themselves? That's not fair. We can't put that on anyone but ourselves. As I said, Lizzo's not profiting from it. She's not claiming at all that you should take these smoothies detoxes, and you know what, by doing it you're gonna become a size 0 in 0.6 of a second. You know, asking you to ingest products that are gonna make you sit on the toilet for days on end and make you feel really unhealthy and just lose water weight, it's very different, in my opinion. And so for everyone who's been wanting to know my opinion on it, this is my brain fart. My overall thought is, whilst I do understand that creators of all sizes, particularly if you position yourself as an activist for something, have a responsibility to protect the people by not misinforming them, I also think that there's a line there, right? And the line isn't crossed when you're doing something that's right for you, especially when you come out and you say, you know what, I'm not doing it for dramatic weight loss, I'm just doing it because it makes me feel really freaking good. And doing it now after a time where I felt really freaking bad is not a bad thing. So leave me the frick alone. I'm not saying that to you, I'm just saying that's essentially what she said. So yeah, that's my view on it. That's my little brain fart, I guess. I think we just need to let people be. And remember that although being online makes you feel like you have a sense of authority to voice your opinion, it's really easy to type something really quick on a keyboard or on your little phone. Sometimes you're not the right person to say something. Sometimes you don't have to get a say in what's going on in someone else's life, and sometimes they know what's right for them. And we just need to accept that and support them in that decision. It's not causing Lizzo any harm, quite the opposite in fact, and so I think we should leave her to it. That is my brain fart. I'm kind of nervous. I have a feeling that a lot of people are not going to agree with what I'm saying. My lovely sweet peas, feel free, as always, to have this conversation. If you would like to pop downstairs and let me know if you agree with me or if you disagree with me, just share, feel free. Let's just keep it kind in the comments, please. And I think it's a good message that we can take into the Christmas period. Not smoothie detoxing, but just let people be. With the stresses of 2020, the last thing we need is people commenting on our weight or what it is that we are choosing to do with our bodies. Whether that be eating more food, just leave it. Let people decide what it is that they want to do, and we can have an incredible Christmas where we all support and lift each other instead of criticizing each other. Wouldn't that be a lovely place to be? That is it for today's video. That is it for Shaaba Before Christmas 2020. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and drop a comment down below, downstairs. Let's have a little discussion. Let me know what you think. And as always, if there is anything else that you would like to know my thoughts or opinions on, if you want me to do a brain fart on a topic, drop me a DM, drop it in a comment. I'll see what I can do. Also, if you want to, as I mentioned before, Jamie and I have a little Christmas announcement on Christmas Day. This year is going to be a little bit different for a lot of us. We're not seeing as many family members as we'd like to. Sadly, the pandemic means that we need to keep people safe. And if you are unable to see people you just want to chill out, come and join us on Christmas Day. We are going to be streaming over on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/shaabaandjamie. We stream there twice a week anyway, but we are going to be there on Christmas Day. I don't know what time. I don't know what it is that we're going to be doing yet. We are not that organised. So follow us on Twitch. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like. Check a look at the stories, and yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know when we're up and when we're live. Hopefully we can all like hang out and have a good time on Christmas Day. All right, my lovelies, until then, be kind, have a great day, and have a very, very Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate, and a wonderful holiday break for everyone. I will catch you after Christmas on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Be kind, have a great day, bye. Ooh.